friend, welcome to my channel. My name is Jordan. If you're new here, I'm a stay-at-home mom of 3 boys. Today I wanted to take you through my morning routine. Part of that is waking up to do Bible time. This time is precious to me and I love to do it because it just not only fuels me spiritually, but it also fuels me mentally and physically to get this time before everyone is running around and there's things to do. This is just like a quiet time to slowly wake up and spend time with Jesus. I don't really have anything very special of how I read the Bible right now. I've just kind of been doing the Bible recap with the YouVersion app, but that's really about it. I just kind of read around it too. I am a mom of 3 boys. If you're new to this channel, usually my older 2 boys who share a room do not come downstairs until 7 o'clock, Lord willing. And so usually it's just my youngest and then my husband and I just sort of prepping for the day together in the kitchen. My husband is usually making his lunch or helping me out with Joshua, my youngest. And then right here, I am making coffee for the both of us, and I'll usually make breakfast for all of us too, depending on what I have left over. If I have any leftover pancakes, it's always nice when we have those because they're quick and easy to warm up really quick in the microwave, but on this day, I did not have that. I really don't have my ducks in a row lately. Sunday was not really a reset day for us. If anything, it was a wake-up call that I needed to change something. So I did not do my normal Sunday reset. I know I just posted a video about that last week, but yeah, I did not do a Sunday reset for this one. This was a Monday that started off with a full sink of dishes, a full couch of laundry, and I mean a full long 3-seater couch of laundry. You know what? I don't think that God is expecting us to have our ducks in a row. There's a scripture in Romans 8 and it says, "In the same way the Spirit also helps us in our weakness, because we do not know what to pray for as we should, but the Spirit himself intercedes for us with unspoken groanings. And he who searches our hearts knows the mind of the Spirit, because he intercedes for the saints according to the will of God." So there you have it. You don't have to have your ducks in a row. Yesterday, or actually it was this morning, I was praying, Lord, I am just so tired of being a mess. I just want to have it together. But I don't think he's asking us to always have it together. I think he's asking us to trust him. TV is one of those things that I so wish it was not a part of our routine. Sometimes it's not, sometimes it is, but most days it is right now, and that's okay. I have been putting on Mickey Mouse Clubhouse for my little ones. This guy, he woke up at 5:30 this morning, so that was necessary for this family to function properly. So we did have some Mickey Mouse Clubhouse this morning and it was great. It gave me the time that I needed to prepare for the day, to get everybody ready for VBS before we had to leave, because we are a homeschooling family, so I am not used to getting my kids ready before 9 a.m. In fact, I think kids who go to school probably get ready sooner than that. I don't know if you do this, but I used to just grab some toast, throw some butter on it, and just call it a day, call it my breakfast. Or sometimes maybe you don't eat at all in the mornings, but Honestly, like nourishing my body with good foods in the morning, I feel like it helps with my energy. But also, I know that breakfast is not super important to eat. I just really love breakfast. I don't always do this routine in this exact order. Sometimes it kind of varies based on who's awake, but I try my best to eat, do my Bible time, and get coffee, and then go and get changed and put on makeup. So right here, I'm just getting dressed, and sometimes I'll put my primer on my face and let it kind of sit and then go get changed. But I am out of primer, and it's like a primer sunscreen type of thing, but it's like $40. So I don't know. Sometimes I try not to use it, and I'll just go without for a little while if we're tight on a budget. And that's kind of where we're at right now. So we're not primer right here. Also, I feel like I'm always cold. It doesn't matter where I go, unless if I'm outside, I am usually cold. So I like to wear sweaters a lot, but I honestly don't have a sweater that fits me really well. I think I have one maybe. I just don't really buy clothes very often. It's pretty rare if I buy something clothes-wise for me. Most of our finances, honestly, if we're spending money, it's usually going towards food. This is a little off topic, but I do try to buy our clothes secondhand a lot of times. Sometimes for myself, I don't know, it's a little bit harder to find secondhand for adults, but I think for kids it's a lot easier. Or maybe that's just been my experience. If you are good at finding adult clothing secondhand, please tell me in the comments, where do you get them from? I don't know if you feel the same way, but I feel like if I have makeup on, it makes more of a difference than whatever clothing I'm wearing. Makeup just kind of helps me feel a little more put together and ready to go on a dime. So like I could change really quickly if we needed to go somewhere. That's not a big deal, but makeup just takes quite some time sometimes. And quite some time, I mean like 10 minutes, but 10 minutes is hard to come by sometimes. Do you ever feel like you don't have a huge vocabulary? Like as a mom, I feel like after I became a mom, my vocabulary went down, and it's harder to think straight. It's way harder to think straight. I feel like in college I could write essays and focus on things that I'm doing, and I just feel like I have a split brain all the time now. And yeah, it's kind of frustrating when you're like trying to have real intelligent conversations and it just doesn't happen. It's just not there. I like to use tinted moisturizer. That's what I put on before this concealer. Then I like to put on concealer. I probably use way too much concealer. I probably need to actually have, what is it called? It's like changes the tone of your color. I don't even know what it's called. I'm not a makeup guru by any means, but this is what I use to cover up my dark spots, sunspots, all the things. Then I will blend that up, and sometimes this looks a little too glowy, so I will come back in with some powder. It looks pretty glowy right here, but I don't know. It's sunscreen, so I kind of don't want to mess with it a ton because I do want it to protect my face. But also I've heard that tinted moisturizer or sunscreen makeup doesn't actually work as well as sunscreen. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I've heard. Anyways, now we're gonna move on because I'm starting to babble. I'll usually put on a little bit of blush after the moisturizer and concealer. I was doing bronzer first and then the blush, but now I have just skipped the bronzer. I feel like I'm trying to consolidate my makeup routine every day just by a little bit, just trying to scrape off all the minutes I possibly can so that I can get ready even faster. I don't really do my eyebrows anymore. I'll just brush them because I have found that they just are falling out like crazy when I put anything on my eyebrows. And so trying to keep my eyebrows for as long as possible. And then here's the powder I guess I was adding this on to. Sometimes I will do mascara, sometimes I don't. I feel like most days I do not, just because, again, trying to scrape off the minutes with the morning routine and also my nighttime routine can get kind of lengthy with all the vitamins and making sure that I get all of my makeup on and put moisturizer on. It's just, I feel like those are my free time moments, and the last thing that I want to do is a skincare routine. I want to just sit down, relax, and watch Survivor with my husband. I do, for the most part, put on jewelry every day, but it's very dainty. I like to put on either pearl earrings or some gold small hoops, and then I have 2 necklaces that I will alternate between. One is silver and one is gold, and they are actually both from my mom. I feel like, honestly, most of the jewelry in this box is from my mom, and most of my clothes are from my mom or my little sister. I don't know why that is, but they just give me clothes, and it's great. Every day I do try to do at least 1 load of laundry. I try to do the laundry throughout the week a little bit every day, and then by Thursday or Friday I'll try to sort them and get them put away before the weekend, and then the whole thing starts over pretty much on Monday. But like I said, it's not perfect. This Monday I did not start off the week well. I had a ton of laundry because I didn't get to it on the previous days and get them sorted and put away like usual, so it just kind of varies. Because I've been making breakfast more often, I have to kind of tidy up from the previous night and also from the morning. I don't really have a great evening routine for cleanup. I try to edit in the evenings, and so I am done editing and then I go back inside and I'm reading to my kids, and I just want to relax. I don't want to clean, so it does make for my tidying. It makes it happen in the morning. But honestly, that's okay, because I feel like I'm at my best in the mornings, I'm at my worst in the evenings. 3.
Eli, let's go, please. My turn. I need you to just get the backpack. Don't worry about anything else. Please get the backpack. Okay, ready? Psalm 103, verse. Wait. Psalm 103, verse 19.
Psalm 103.
Established in heavens.
Joshy, you take a nap, okay? Yeah.
Open air, side by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love, lonesome dove, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love.
Thanks for joining me on this day in the life. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click that like and subscribe button. The like button will help me out with the algorithm. Click that subscribe button, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one.